It signals a big change in cultures, in how we lead and how we develop and how we hire and how we coach salespeople so that they can perform at their best.
I'm with Ian Lowe again. Good to have you back, Ian.
Great to be here, John.
Hey, we've talked a lot about a lot of things in the past, and a lot of it comes down to us as salespeople having to be very innovative, having to create value for the customer. Mm-hmm. And to be creative and innovative, which we have to be, from what you've told me.
Dead right.
It's pretty tough because we've got all the pressures of, hey, we've got to get the orders and we've got the sales process to follow, and the world is trying to control us. How do we get innovative? How do we get creative so that we can create value for the customer and be a challenger?
And it's a major issue again, John. You've hit on, I think, a really key issue, because I think from a neuroscience point of view, the parts of the brain that allow us to be creative and innovative and solution thinking and all that sort of great stuff, those parts of the brain operate when there's this confluence of alpha waves and gamma waves, but they only turn on when we're relaxed, when we're calm, when we're at ease. That's why when you're in the shower, you get these great ideas. You're like washing your hair, or well, maybe you're not washing your hair, but when you wash your hair, you get these great ideas.
It happens all the time to me. I mean, that's when my ideas come. Or I'm asleep and I wake up and I've got this brilliant idea.
Yeah.
But we're not in that environment most of the time. We're there working with the customer, working internally in our own organisation.
Got to make that sale.
Under pressure.
Yeah. So the parts of the brain that deal with when we're stressed and under pressure and fearful, the parts of the brain that deal with creativity, innovation, close down. The parts of the brain that switch on is our primitive brain. That part of the brain deals with fight, or freeze. So we're unable to be creative.
Right.
Yeah, the parts have been closed down. And not only the salespeople are unable to be creative, also our clients, because they're dealing with this VUCA environment again. You know, there's a lack of, there's a fear and stress and pressure all around the place. You know, just when we both need to be creative and innovative and find ways around these issues we're facing, we're unable to do so because we're under stress.
So what do we do about that?
It's a big challenge. It's a huge challenge. I think it comes back to what we talked about before a little bit. We've really got to, internally within our organizations, create environments that encourage creativity and innovation, that take the pressure and the stress and the fear away from people's lives so they can truly work with the client genuinely.
It reminds me of a discussion I had with Susan Donovan where she focused on the fact that we need to have breaks all the time to get the brain to relax and become creative.
That's right, yeah. That's right.
Regular breaks during the day.
Yeah. So we're not, that's right. People get under, they work these long hours and they're under pressure and work hours on end. All that's doing is making your performance go down. You're less able to achieve the results, the more able to achieve the results. So we've really got to examine the science, the neuroscience that drives performance, like they do in sports. And the corporate athlete has some big responsibilities.
And they become experts before they compete. Closing right down and relaxing, don't they?
That's right. That's right.
So important.
Yeah, it's like when Johnny Wilkinson scored that. Maybe I shouldn't go into that.
I understand.
That was a long time ago.
But yes, absolutely. Yeah, I find, and you're absolutely right. When I relax and I'm relaxed with a customer. Suddenly I'm far more creative and the interchange becomes much more valuable for both of us.
That's right. So, I mean, I think it signals a big change in cultures, in how we lead and how we develop and how we hire and how we coach salespeople so that they can perform at their best.
And we should no longer, as a sales manager, be pressure and pushing them rather than getting them to relax and think about how they create value for their customer.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. It's not easy, but I understand the importance of it.
Yeah, it's a big challenge. Yeah, I think neuroscience is really helping us, showing us a lot of things that we can do inside organizations to make the changes we need to make, not only to be more successful as individuals and as teams and organizations, but also to be happier.
Yeah.
To have happy brains.
Yeah.
And to have happy clients.
Very, very good point. Ian, thank you very much for your thoughts and your time. These discussions are so valuable to me, and I'm hopefully very valuable for the audience.
Oh, no, thank you, John. It's always a pleasure, and I look forward to the next time.
It'll be soon.